Welcome to 2K and a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Nas Reed out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for Denver, Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Hayden Watson is out there with Murray. And it's Jokic in at center. Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated. Everybody's optimistic. And everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays. Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Murray from outside, on target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Minnesota with the ball. It's a three-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Michael Malone.
I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, few have accomplished, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, you want your teams to run anytime they can. Porter Jr. doing a nice job in transition.
It's Edwards with a drive.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Count that one.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Edwards looking for an opening. Randle on the screen. Rebounded by Denver.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards slams it in.
What a ferocious drive by Edwards, fending off the defense with ease.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Randle pulls down the board.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's McDaniels. Shot from the low post is good.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Now Watson. Off target from outside. And he lobs it up and stolen by Jokic. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. The three. Jokic controls the rebound and the putback.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
The drive by DiVincenzo. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Second is Rudy Gobert. Fourth, Nikola Jokic.
These two were a consistent presence around the rim, able to anticipate where the ball was going and just gobbling up the boards.
Now here's Watson. Knocks it down from distance. Watson's got 5 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, flanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Timberwolves trail by 8. McDaniels finds Edwards. McDaniels a screen. Minnesota again missing. The Nuggets have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Here's McDaniels. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Edwards. Can they get it? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. At the line for 2.
And even with the coach,
The officials have 2 minutes to review the play.
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
What a statement by Naz Reid, showing you what happens when his team is in rhythm like this.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Randall outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. From deep. They get it back. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Got it off in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Denver. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Murray out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Tipped away. Randall finds Edwards. Now here's DiVincenzo. Tight defense on him. Randall can't hit.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Murray against Reed. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. Porter the pass to Gordon. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Got a piece of it. The Nuggets lead by 9. Going all the way to the rack. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Randall. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward. Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
Watson with the dunk.
Reed against Jokic. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. DiVincenzo pass to Edwards. They set the screen. Six to shoot. And there's a sensational slam by Amp.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. Watson passes to Jokic. Jokic the screen. Watson with it, picked up by Reed. A nice shot by Watson.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to McDaniels. From downtown, gets the three to fall. McDaniels got his third basket on the night right there.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
And here's Jokic outside. That shot off.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Now just a 4-point Denver lead.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the three, that really helps their spacing.
And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time. And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Here's Gordon. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. McDaniels with it. He's got 11. A slam dunk by Reed.
Terrific screen. They ask Reed to do a lot of the little things like that, and he does them all well.
Jokic up top. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Randle finds DiVincenzo. Randle on the screen. Now McDaniels. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
The three, DiVincenzo. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Nuggets ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off. Over at Little Caesars Arena, the Pistons will face off against the Mavericks. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is a game everyone had circled on.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back.
And And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Dillingham, Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Shannon in at the 2. To the middle. Here's the break. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
The ideal fast break option. Westbrook plays with energy and explosion in the open court.
Outside, Alexander-Walker. Stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian, and guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Here's Dillingham, pounded by Westbrook. Offensive board. Here's Gobert, and it's rejected. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 7-point Denver lead.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
No good on the triple.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. You got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Slams home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for 1 more.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
Down low. Here's Brown. The rebound by Shannon.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Brown. Second chance effort. He can't get it to go. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Shannon. Denver grabs the miss. Saric has got 4 rebounds now. Westbrook into the lane. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. Najee, good.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
Floats one up, and Shannon gets it to go. Shannon's got 5 points.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Up top, Saric, defended by Gobert.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Miller. Gobert working inside.
Well, it's exactly what Gobert wants offensively. He wants to attack at the closest range possible.
Here's Westbrook. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Can't connect from short range.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Brown. Miller pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Shannon. Here's Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
It's Najee, high post. Westbrook right side. To the wing, right side. Here's Brown. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Denver up by 7. And we're coming right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Dario Saric, Christian Brown out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Zeke Naji, and it's Strother in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Randall on the screen. Here's DiVincenzo. Gordon pulls it in.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Puts up a 3. Denver the rebound. Screen by Gordon. The 3 ball. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Outside McDaniels. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. All alone. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Murray finds Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead. Wow. Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
Jokic. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. To the paint. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And coach, how about Nas Reed, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Porter gets the bucket.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Edwards for 3. Edwards on target.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Edwards outside. And they'll get another chance. Another shot. Out to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Nate Watson is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Excellent defense there from Watson. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's McDaniels. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, huge night for McDaniels. With the defense he brings you, the scoring is a massive plus.
Outside Watson. Launches it. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Murray with it. Picked up by Reed. And then Porter with the dunk.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Nuggets.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Who's ball?
I think a bucket here, Graham, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Here's Jokic. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
He drops it from range. 19 seconds left in the final quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Here's Watson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now we have some time, and thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali.
sports fans, thanks for joining us. This place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first job is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Now look at Memphis' starting group. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Edey in at the five. Now here's Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. It's hauled in by Gordon. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Caught up with Coach Michael Malone. Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all three levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
There's a screen by Murray. Watson, the pass to Jokic. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Morant with it. Watson's there. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bane looking around. Six on the shot clock.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Porter finds Watson. Porter inside. Guarded by Morant. Oh, he misses the dunk. Smart passes to Morant. Driving in. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. He's coming off an excellent season, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Out to Morant. With the with authority.
That is a monster finish. When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
And it's good, 2 points. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game. You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Morant. Denver able to drain the 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kicks it out to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. And he makes good on the layup. And this game is tied up now.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Jackson finds Bain from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Smart against Murray. Pass to Watson. Jokic with the screen on Bain. Here's Watson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to New York. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind. In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
3 seconds separate the shot clocking game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
To the middle. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you got to get him away from the basket.
Now here's Morant for 3. Here's Heaney. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Grizzlies lead by... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. So Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Smart in at the 3.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Smart with the steal. Bain with it, out guarded by Murray. Smart wide open, he fires. No good on the 3. The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Gordon. Murray outside. No good with the triple. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. May you recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Here's Smart. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And Morant throws it down.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him. Porter finds Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Morant. 5 to shoot. Watson's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Pass to Morant. To the paint. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Edey. Jokic defending. Jackson kicks to Smart. And here's Morant. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Nikola Jokic taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Memphis leading by 8. Right side Jackson. Morant outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Pass to Edey. The 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Edey's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Murray down low. Misses the layup.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Porter. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
3 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
We have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact. Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Gordon with a screen on Jackson. Watson for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. So it's the Grizzlies now, led by as many as 14 points. Jackson dishes to Smart. Bain against Porter. Bain kicks to Morant. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. And Morant throws it down.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Bain passes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Murray kicks to Watson. Over Smart, and the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Watson. They set the screen. The 3 from Morant. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Grizzlies. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
We've talked about how Morant has that it factor, aggressive, confident, has the skill set to back it up. We saw all of that in the first.
And during that first half of play, that is more than enough of us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Saric, and it's Brown in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Wells passes to Clark. Saric grabs the board. The Nuggets trail by 11. Westbrook drives in. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Saturday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And you know for that Pelicans game, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Jackson misses. Denver shooting extremely well. 62% of the night to this point. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Aggressive move by Westbrook, but then again, what else is new?
Clark a screen on Westbrook. Pippen. And he lays it straight in. Pippen's got his first points in this one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Bucket is good.
I love the power behind Westbrook's finish. He just dares the defense to get in his way.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They're leading by 8. Great D that time from Westbrook. And he drives in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Brown's shot is off.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pippen, the pass to Huff. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Kaji, good.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Westbrook against Pippen. Good on the bucket. Pippen's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Westbrook. From down in the low post, it goes. Westbrook's got 7.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Pippen, the pass to Huff. Offside Pippen. It's Jackson atop the key. And he banks in the lane.
These are exactly the kinds of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Huff. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Jackson dishes to Wells. Here's Huff. Still without a basket. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Najee. Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. A nice shot by Brown.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pippen kicks to Wells. Jackson setting the pick here for Wells. When they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pippen, the pass to Clark. Lets the 3 fly, and Pippen gets it to go. He has 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Westbrook.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pippen, the pass to Huff. Now here's Wells. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Murray, no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Smart in at the 3 spot. They set the pick. The 3 from Morant. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. One's on Morant.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Both free throws good from Watson. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Bane. It's deflected. Inside, here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast break.
Morant surveying the D. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
In the screen. Here's Murray. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Payne for three. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nice move. And it's Porter getting it to go. And it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got 30.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
Murray against Smart. Pass to Jokic. To the inside. Here's Watson. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Morant outside. From outside the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Give this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Outside for Jackson. Morant left side. Payne finds Morant. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Now here's Watson, guarded by Smart. Jokic passes to Watson. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him, and Jokic throws it down.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Now Morant. There's the pick. From deep. Jokic grabs the miss.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Outside for Murray. Down low. Here's Jokic. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Morant outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's left to play in the final quarter. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Smart against Porter. Clock at 4. Jackson has the open look. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Absolutely no problem, says Jaren Jackson Jr. He was ready to shoulder the load there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Morant outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Three-pointer. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued. Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you.
Time to start the weekend in style. And it's opening night. Great. Be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, BA. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Marcus Smart. Out there with Jaren Jackson, and it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
And Minnesota has possession after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Gobert finds McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Payne. McDaniels. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Gobert, that's good.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach from Minnesota. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
And here's Morant outside. Fires in the triple. Morant's got 5 now.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Randall, pass to McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Over Payne. Minnesota again missing.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Morant against DiVincenzo. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Payne.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
He gets it in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. Driving in. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Randall, right side. Out to DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Morant. The three, DiVincenzo. Kept alive by Minnesota. Memphis leading by 4. Left side, Morant. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for. Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Gobert. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. Defended by Smart. Back to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Smart. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .105 left in the first. Nails it from 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Edwards. Last game out, 36 points for him. And the shot goes in.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the two-man game.
Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. You know, about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's Morant. He takes it in. Oh, he cranks it down right on Anthony Edwards. Goodness.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
To the inside. Randall, the pass to Gobert. Launches a 3. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Smart in at the 3 spot.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
And here's Morant outside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Shakes him. And it's Randall that time on the assist by DiVincenzo. Randall's got 7 points.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. tough for the defense to slow him down.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players, but still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
From deep, Morant. And it's Morant again missing. Minnesota leading by 3. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Morant against McDaniels. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Edwards looking it over. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Jackson. And he makes it on the layup. He has 7.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Randall outside. DiVincenzo against Morant. Shot clock at 6. Back to Randall. That bucket makes him 3 for 5. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, B.A., of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
And stolen by Bane. We've got 1:13 left in the second period. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Jackson. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Pass to Jackson. And here's Bane. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Memphis the rebound. Morant finds Smart. Jackson the screen. Smart with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Smart passes to Jackson. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Edwards. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Edwards. And stolen by Jackson.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for 2.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
And now, not a bad time. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And if you're you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Nas Reed out there with Miller. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Shannon in at the 2. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And the basket by Pippen.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
There's a screen. Pass to Shannon. And he gets that one.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
And the defense to me looks a little stale, like week-old bread. I mean, they made that way too easy for them. They need to get back into the flow here.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. Clock at 6. Here's Huff. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Wells. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires for 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Miller, the pass to Conley. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Clark. It's Jackson, high post. No made baskets yet. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Jackson.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Reed. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Right wing. Here's Shannon. Back to Miller. Out to the right wing. Here's Shannon. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Shannon's got his second basket on the night.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
With the crossover. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Miller on the wing. Beyond the arc. Huff pulls it in. Memphis leading by 4. Jackson right side. Lays it up and banks it in.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Minnesota has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Sharp recognition that time by Conley. Tell you what, he always makes the right play.
Pippen pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
1:03 left in the third. Pass to Shannon. They set a pick from outside the arc. Drains the triple. Shannon's got 8 points in the quarter. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Wells. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jackson's got 7 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Knocked away. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Here's Shannon. Give him 8. Jackson knocks it away. Off target from the baseline. Conley with the ball. Here's Shannon. Buries it from 3. Shannon's got 11 in the second half.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Oh, and Reed with a block. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Memphis ahead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jackson out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Now here's Gobert. With 3, DiVincenzo. Tries again. Tipped. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. DiVincenzo against Morant. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. Outside Edwards. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Strong drive by Edwards. Here's Randall. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Morant outside. Oh! Morant sinks the triple.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. The 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Randall outside. Outside McDaniels. Back to Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Shade McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Outside Bain. This one for 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Poke loose. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bain. It's kept alive. The kick out to Edwards, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
1:41 left to play in the fourth. And here's Edwards outside. Anthony Edwards
pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Outside Morant. To win the run. Kicks it out to Jackson. The three ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Drills it from deep.
Coming through in a big-time moment. Smart doesn't back away from the spotlight at all.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Now Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Back to Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that ties this game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Edwards against Smart. And here's Edwards. Randall on the screen. To the wing on the left. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. No good. Second chance shot. Randall. Back to Daniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Smart. Oh, no good. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. 4 on the clock. Edwards, so good inside.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
And here's Morant outside to get it again. Pass to Edey. Here's Smart. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Edey. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels inside. Pounded by Morant. Out to DiVincenzo. Randall right side. Outside McDaniels. The 3, DiVincenzo. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got a 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, the play naturally finds Jackson because he's so well positioned. He's right where his team needs him.
DiVincenzo against Morant. It's McDaniels on the wing. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. Here's Randall. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
They set the pick. Morant with it. Randall's in his pocket. There's Jackson with the 3.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Here's Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Smart. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Jackson. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Randall, a screen on Smart. And Edwards, here we go. Outside for Randall. And stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Morant surveying the floor. Morant taps off the break.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Left side, Edwards. He got it up in time. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. It was... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg.
Still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. Jamal Murray is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Edwards. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Lets it go with the three. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Here's Watson. Here's Gordon. Nails the baby hook.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And Watson slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. McDaniels in the post. Porter's there. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. McDaniels against Porter. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Edwards. And Jokic with the rebound. What was the Nuggets? Their last game, a loss to the Knicks. Murray kicks to Watson. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Now here's Edwards going inside and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Murray dishes to Watson. There's a screen by Murray. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Pass to Watson. The 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Watson's got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. And Here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls,
the previous play is under review.
Catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Randall with a screen for Edwards. Front past the arc. Traps in the tray. He has 7.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Good on the second free throw. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Jokic with this screen on Edwards. Watson finds Jokic. Watson up top. Edwards defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter passes to Gordon. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to McDaniels. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's the jump ball.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 7. And we'll get it going after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Yep, that one goes in there.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Murray against DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with the screen for Randle. Offline with his 3. Denver leading by 7. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
You've got to stay between Aaron Gordon and the basket, particularly in transition. If you don't, you're toast.
Outside for Randle. Dorsino, the NBA, is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Knicks in New York. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And finished up by McDaniel.
Now this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. Shoots the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Watson for 3. Good on the triple. And now a 4-point Denver lead.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Here's Edwards driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots off target with his 3. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Right side, Edwards. To the inside, Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Pass to Watson. Back to Gordon. Randall with some nice D. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Misses in close. And it's Watson with the ball for Denver. Outside for Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Outside Edwards. Over Watson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shot.
And now let's take a... Thank you for being with us.
halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Russell Westbrook and it's Saric in at the 4 slot.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Strother. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Shannon. Off target from 3-point range. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Denver's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
A shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. The Nuggets leading by 3. Westbrook passes to Brown. Here's Najee, covered by Conley. Najee, no good. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Alexander-Walker's got the game tied up here for Minnesota. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And there's a foul called on Nas Reed. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Brown. Nothing on the board. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Reed the pass to Alexander-Walker. For the lead. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Westbrook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Westbrook passes to Brown. They set the pick. And it's off from 3-point range. Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to Shannon. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Westbrook against Conley. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Well, that's the acceleration of Russell Westbrook. Good night, defense. You had no chance.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Conley the pass to Shannon. It's Miller on the wing. Lock at 6. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Brown. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This guy is such a versatile big man. Dario Saric knows how to play the game. Pretty pass there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around." We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough. Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
Minnesota's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Conley gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Najee. Pass to Brown. There's the drive, and he dunks it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Miller outside. It's rebounded by Najee. At the elbow, it's Saric. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Substitution.
5 seconds left here in the third quarter. Edwards, a screen on Murray. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off-guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point, so that's the lineup for Minnesota. Lob pass to Gordon. It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Jokic grabs the miss.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Watson for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
I'll tell you, he is becoming a very dependable passer. I love how Aaron Gordon puts the team first above anything else.
And they're on the break. And finished off by Porter.
Timeout. Really good possession there. They never lost their focus, even as the games got tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. We're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Well, we're going to have to if we're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks so much, David. Murray kicks to Watson. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Randle kicks to McDaniel. Randle surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Rebound by the Nuggets. Watson for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And they'll keep possession. And finished off by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive, doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Now, here's Watson. Defense is right there. With the drive. And Watson slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. DiVincenzo against Murray. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Jokic a screen. Lets it go from deep. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Here's Watson, and Watson slams it in.
My goodness, can he elevate? That was absolutely one of the best of them.
Greg, it's what makes him one of the premier entertainers in the entire NBA.
Exactly.
And kicks to McDaniel. For 3, Edwards. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
He makes the second free throw, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Watson up again. Randall grabs the board.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Edwards dishes to Randall. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. To tie it up. Misses the tray. Deep 2 for Murray. Yes!
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Stolen by McDaniels. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with the dream. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2.
Everyone has the same goal right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that can be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Jamal Murray out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Taylor Jenkins had a few moments to share with me, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Murray is screen on Bane. The 3 is up. And another 3 for Denver.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Bane with the hops.
The drive by Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Morant. And there's a pick. Puts up a deep 3. Jokic grabs the board. Outside Watson. Pass to Porter. Gordon outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Shot's good by Morant.
Oh, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And here's Jokic outside. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis trailing here. On the wing, Bane. Inside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting that length and athleticism to use. Jackson rises up.
Murray with it. Jackson in his pocket. Launches a 3. Back to Murray. Gordon outside. And Gordon with the big finish.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Offensive rebound. Smart outside. Second shot opportunity, and Morant with the lay-in. Morant's got 8.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
There's a screen, and Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:19 left in the first quarter. Here's Bain.
Well, I've got to praise Porter Jr.'s defensive instincts there. He reads the situation well.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bain, Coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bain, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
The Nuggets lead by 4. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Morant looking for an opening. Here he goes. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, he's just lightning fast. Morant is so effective in the two-man game.
Here's Murray. Outside for Porter. That's tipped. Here's Bain. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, I love seeing Bain finish in transition. Easy buckets like this really help him get going.
Can't throw down the putback. It'll count. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It'll go on Michael Porter. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 1. And quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Smart in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. To the middle. Here's Edey. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Gordon can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bain, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bain said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Watson, and that one is stuffed right through.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Outside Morant, and there's the screen. And then Morant with the jam!
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
And it's Watson missing.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Outside Morant. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Yeah, that's a strong finish there by Gordon, right through the contact.
Outside Morant. Ja slices through. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Pass to Edey. Jacks up with 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Stolen by Bane. Here's Smart. Smart with a transition bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Memphis leading by 9. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Smart for 3. And Smart nails the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Memphis, 4th.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nuggets trail by 14. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. From deep, Morant. It doesn't go for him. Oh, at the buzzer! He got it off in time.
That is an incredible shot.
As crazy as that shot.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Looking at the Nuggets, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for it. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they can post you.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with a...
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Christian Brown. Dario Saric is out there with Zeke Naji. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Jackson against Saric, and he gets the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
Memphis making a switch here. Marks checked in. 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Westbrook. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Ooh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Memphis shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Williams up top. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Huff. Over Jordan. Huff can't get it to go.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Here's Brown. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Here's Wells. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Jordan with a screen on Williams. Brown shot is good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Wells. And he banks in the layup. Wells has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Out to the wing. Saric against Jackson. .107 left in the third quarter. Huff, the pass to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Huff can't get it to go. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Williams. Back to Jackson. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Grizzlies lead by 10. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. To the paint. Jordan. He got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Now Williams. No points so far. Here's Wells. Outside. Williams. Gets it off. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Jaren Jackson out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Well, nice pass by Porter Jr. moving the ball with a purpose.
Bain, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Edey. Outside for Moran. Just 5 on the clock from deep three-point land. And again, Memphis no good. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Morant, the pass to Bain. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Here's Morant. Morant with the close-range bucket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Nuggets trail by 8. On the wing, Murray, defended by Smart. Pass to Gordon. And here's Watson. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And here's Morant outside. Nails it from 3. Morant's got 23.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Smart looking around. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, normally we see Porter Jr. shoot it from deep, but I'd love to see him go inside more. He has great length and touch.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Grizzlies lead by 7. Jackson, right side. Outside Morant. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Denver has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Gordon. Getting it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. He'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Really a grizzled veteran at this point. Gordon's a guy who's been in these spots.
And stolen by Murray. Outside Watson. Outside Porter from behind the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. From downtown, buries it from three. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Well, this offense is so much better when Jackson moves the ball.
The drive by Porter. Basket counts.
Well, it's nice to see Porter Jr. hitting the glass and fighting for a second chance basket there.
The Grizzlies on offense. They've led by as many as 14. Smart for 3. Gordon pulls it in. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Pass to Edey, and out of bounds. Denver will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Watson. The three-pointer off the mark. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Porter gets the bucket. From deep, Morant. Off target with a shot. So Memphis wins it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee.
Even is tipped off, Rich. How important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in the point. Now Edwards. Following the miss by John Morant from deep.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that.
McDaniels, a screen on Smart. Edwards against Bain. The shake. Here's Randle. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And he gets it to go.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
After earning the #2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
To the paint, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Randle. A 3 for DiVincenzo. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Morant surveying the D. Fires for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Getting into foul trouble will really handcuff you, and they found that out last time.
And then Morant rams it in.
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Gobert with a screen on Smart. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Grizzlies trail by 3. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaron knows what to do.
Edwards inside. Guarded by Smart. Gobert in the corner. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Here's Edwards. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smart. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively.
Wow. That's an old-fashioned rim round.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Now here's Gobert. He had 16 points in the win against Utah.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Now, Bain. Following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. It's stolen by Randle, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Randle driving in, and Randle throws it down.
And when Randle gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
Now here's Morant. He has 7, and the shot goes down.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Edwards. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get a prolific score.
Morant against McDaniel. Morant outside. Here's Edey. Drills the three-pointer. Edey's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Edwards can't hit.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Jackson. Off target with the jumper. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He finishes with 9 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
On the court for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randle out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Memphis leading by 5. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. It's Morant in the corner. Pass to Bain. Here's the 3. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 3 on the clock. Morant, that's for 2. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Bain passes to Morant. Oh, good on the triple. Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Jazz. Edwards with the floor spacer.
It seems like Edwards has gotten better from long range every season, and you can see how confident he's become.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Edwards with confidence. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Snatched away. They push it up, 4 on 3, and a wide open look for Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Off the catch, Bain has that repeatable shot motion. It's just so consistent.
Edwards kicks to Randall. Stolen by Jackson, and here comes the break. Smart, wide open, he fires. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead. DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. They need this. Nifty move. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Morant.
Nice finish. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Gobert. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Bain for 3. They grab their own miss. Morant outside. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Morant's got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Right wing, three-pointer, Randall. Gobert, the pass to McDaniels. Off target from outside.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
It could go. The shot, no good. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Over at Little Caesars Arena, the Pistons will face off against the Mavericks. 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off. Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
Ja was dynamite.
And that is a wrap.
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Wells. Then it's Williams. And it's Huff in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. To the middle, here's Shannon. And the layup's good off the glass. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime if that possession's any indication.
Lets the three fly. Rebound by Williams. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Wells wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Wells has got 5 points so far.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Miller with a screen on Williams. To the paint. Goes back up. Shots good by Miller.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Wells passes to Huff. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Wells. Rebound, Minnesota.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. There's Miller with the 3. That one misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Here's Clark. Outside for Jackson. There's the triple. Buff, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Shannon. And the rejection by Clark. Shannon passes to Miller. Here's Shannon. Second chance shot. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Shannon's got 7 points for the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Outside Williams. Pass to Huff. Now here's Jackson. Reed with the block. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Miller with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Minot. Now Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. 6 on the shot clock. Reed kicks to Miller. There's a screen. Buries the long-range jumper. And now just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Shannon. He's got 7. Back to Reed. And he uses the glass on the layup. Reed's got his first points of the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Shannon. Into the lane. Wells grabs the miss.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And he can't hit the second. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 12-4 run. Out to the right wing. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. Here's Clark. Gobert with the block. And we've reached the end of the third. Memphis out in front, up by 5. Don't go anywhere. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have got...
Oh, that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Smart against Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Shannon. This one for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smart. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 7. And even 3-on-3 break. Outside for Randall. McDaniels against Bain. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Shannon, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Edwards inside, guarded by Smart. Here's Shannon. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis leading by 7. Pass to Edey. Outside, Smart. Outside, Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. That one good for 2. And now a 9-point Memphis lead.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. McDaniels, a screen on Jackson. Randall. And Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
As John gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Shannon passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Shannon. Hits the 3-point bomb. Shannon's got 12 points in just the second half.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
And Morant throws it down.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by McDaniels.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. It's stolen by Gobert.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Here's Shannon. Pass to Edwards. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. And it's rebounded by Morant. McDaniels against Smart. Jackson kicks to Morant. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's Shannon. No good from outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Bain against Edwards. And Desmond Bain good for 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. Stolen by Jackson. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for our reporter...